One place on a map can change the balance of power for an entire region and indeed for the world. That place, nestled high in the Himalayas, is Kashmir. It is a land of breathtaking beauty, soaring peaks, verdant valleys, but also a landscape scarred by decades of conflict, a flashpoint that has repeatedly brought nuclear-armed neighbors to the brink of war. Understanding Kashmir is not merely an academic exercise, it is essential for grasping one of the most complex and persistent geopolitical challenges of our time. The world watches this frontier with bated breath because what happens in these mountains rarely stays in these mountains. Begin with geography. The land itself dictates the politics. Kashmir is strategically located at the crossroads of South and Central Asia, India, Pakistan, China. Its rivers, born from colossal Himalayan glaciers, are the lifeblood for hundreds of millions downstream plains of India, plains of Pakistan. Control of this territory is not just about national pride or strategic depth, it is about controlling the very headwaters that sustain agricultural heartlands and burgeoning cities. The terrain is a formidable natural fortress, a prize for empires, a quagmire for empires. Look closely at a map, you see a fractured landscape partitioned by de facto borders. The most significant is the line of control, a heavily militarized ceasefire line separating Indian-administered Jammu and Kashmir Ladakh from Pakistani-administered Azad Kashmir Gilgit-Baltistan. To the northeast, another line marks Aksai Chin Plateau, a desolate high-altitude desert controlled by China, claimed by India. These lines, drawn after wars, are not internationally recognized borders, but they define daily life military posture and political strategy for everyone involved. Geography is often destiny. Steep valleys foster distinct cultural identities and make the region difficult to govern as a single entity. High mountain passes that were ancient trade routes are now strategic military choke points. Every feature is imbued with strategic significance. To grasp the present turmoil, we must look back to a single pivotal moment, the partition of British India in 1947. The subcontinent was violently cleaved into two new nations, Hindu-majority India, Muslim-majority Pakistan. The fate of over 500 princely states had to be decided. Their rulers were given a choice: accede to India, accede to Pakistan, or remain independent. For most states, the choice followed geography and demography. But Jammu and Kashmir was different, a Muslim-majority state ruled by a Hindu Maharaja, Hari Singh. He initially hoped to remain independent, a Switzerland of Asia. In October 1947, Pashtun tribesmen from Pakistan invaded Kashmir with tacit support from Pakistani authorities. The raiders pushed toward the capital, Srinagar. The Maharaja appealed to India for military assistance. India agreed, but only if he formally acceded to India. He signed the Instrument of Accession on October 26, 1947. Indian troops were airlifted into Srinagar the next day, halting the advance. That accession is the legal basis for India's claim, and it marked the start of the First India-Pakistan War over Kashmir. The war lasted over a year, until a United Nations brokered ceasefire on January 1, 1949. The Kashmir conflict today is a complex drama with several key actors, each with its own motivations and goals. The primary protagonist is the Republic of India. It controls the most populous parts of the region. For India, Kashmir is an integral and inalienable part of the nation. Its claim is rooted in the 1947 accession. It's central to India's identity as a secular, multi-religious democracy. Strategically, Kashmir is vital for India's national security. It provides a buffer against Pakistan and China. New Delhi aims to fully integrate the region, normalize security by eliminating militancy, promote economic development, cement its sovereign claim, and neutralize separatism. The second major player is the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. Pakistan's claim rests on the Muslim majority and the two-nation theory. For Pakistan, Kashmir is often called its jugular vein. It's important ideologically and for the rivers that flow from it. Pakistan backs a UN plebiscite for self-determination. Its goals? Challenge India's control, keep the issue alive internationally, and see the region accede to Pakistan. Over the years, it has provided diplomatic, moral, and, according to India, material support to militants. The third state-level actor is the People's Republic of China. China's interest is strategic and economic. It controls Aksai Chin, vital for its hold on Tibet. It has invested heavily in Pakistan through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Much of that infrastructure runs through Gilgit-Baltistan. That gives Beijing a direct stake in regional stability. China wants to protect investments, secure borders, and maintain its partnership with Pakistan as a counterweight to India. In an era of global interconnectedness, the remote conflict in Kashmir has profound implications that extend far beyond the Himalayan peaks. First and foremost, it remains the world's most dangerous nuclear flashpoint: India, Pakistan. And their armies are in a constant state of high alert along the line of control. A minor border skirmish or a significant terrorist attack could rapidly escalate into a conventional war, with the ever-present risk of nuclear exchange. This stability-instability paradox, where nuclear weapons deter large-scale war but encourage lower-level conflict, makes every flare-up in Kashmir a matter of urgent global concern. Beyond the states are the Kashmiri people themselves. They are far from monolithic. Views are diverse. Some favor Pakistan, others favor India. A significant and vocal segment advocates Azadi, complete independence. In Indian-administered areas, there are pro-India parties that contest elections. Separatist groups like the Hurriyat Conference boycott those processes. The aspirations of the local populace remain the most complex and tragic element of the dispute. As we look to the future of Kashmir, the path forward appears fraught with challenges, yet not entirely devoid of possibilities. The situation is not static, and several potential scenarios could unfold. Scenario 1. Continuation of the status quo. Ongoing, low-level conflict punctuated by periodic crises. Scenario 2. Major escalation. A significant terrorist attack traced to Pakistan-based groups or a miscalculated maneuver along the LOC could trigger conventional war. Both nations are nuclear-armed. The risk of escalation spiraling out of control is terrifyingly real. Scenario 3. Gradual de-escalation and return to diplomacy. Rebuilding trust through structured, sustained dialogue. Start with confidence-building measures, reinstating ceasefire agreements, easing trade and travel across the LOC, cooperating on climate change, cooperating on water management. A process prioritizing stability, economic cooperation, and the well-being of Kashmiri people could pave the way. Difficult, requiring immense political will, but not impossible. Kashmir is more than strategic real estate, it is a human story. A land of natural beauty and deep cultural heritage, home to millions affected by conflict. The world must respond with a calm, fact-based approach, encouraging dialogue and supporting initiatives that lead to lasting peace.